Yes, is my screen visible? Okay. So today's agenda is nested structure. So what do we mean by the term nested in programming language? Yes, guys. What do we mean by the term nested in programming language? Today's agenda is nested structure. So what do we mean by the term nested in programming? Yes, guys. One inside the other. So now what is nested structure? Structure. So now if this black is a structure, student having roll number, okay, one more attribute, let's say, and this red also is a structure. This red also is a structure, let's say, okay. This red also is a structure. So how many structures do we have now? How many structure do we have? Two. Now if I take this structure and put it inside over here, means what? Right, structure within a structure, correct? So if I put this over here, will become what? Okay. Now, so how will I take the example of that? So let's consider this to be the struct student. The black, let's consider to be struct student. Consider it to be what? So the first floor will be your integer roll number. Okay. That second floor will be his date of birth. What will it be? And the third floor will be float percentage. So which is this floor? Yes, guys. And which is this floor? And which is this floor? So now I know integer is roll number is integer and percentage is float, right? Now what about the date of birth? So date of birth will again be one more structure. So I will make one more structure called date of birth. What will I call it as? And in that I will put DDMMYY. What will I put? So int DD. So if someone who is born today, his DD is 22. Int MM is 1, and YYYY is 2023, right? 2024, correct? So what is this structure? How will I create? So how will I create this structure? Struct. Structure name is the red structure. We are creating which structure? The red structure I am creating. And what will you put in that? Integer DD, integer MM, and integer YY. Let's see. And now this structure date of birth I will put where? Okay, this is the public variable for which student S1 is the public variable for which student, public object for S1 is the X1 S1 is the public object of which structure? Struct student, right? Then that student also requires date of birth. So I will make one more structure inside the structure. So date of birth will be the public object. So like this code will come. And date of birth will be the public object of this structure. Yeah. No, there will be a struct date of birth, and date of birth DOB will be the public object of the inner structure. So now this inner section is which this is the, so the first the top floor. What is the variable for the top floor? Which is of what type? Integer, right? The second floor, the middle floor is of what? Roll number, roll number, roll number. Middle floor, what is the object I have given over here? If I would have given the object, if I would have given the object over here as DB, then if I would have given the object name as DB, then what would happen? What changes will happen in the structure over here in this building? The middle floor, yes, the middle floor will become DB, not DOB. Getting it? So whatever name you will give to the global object of the inner structure, that will be the floor name. Okay, and the last floor is okay. So here I gave DB, so here it came as DB, and here I gave what? Give a semicolon over here. Give a semicolon. Making sense? So now if I ask the user printf please enter roll number, how will I scan it? Who will tell me? How will I scan this statement? Hmm? Yes. And that's one dot roll number. Correct? Okay, now I want to ask him for his date of birth, month of birth, year of birth. Okay? I want him to answer enter day of birth. Okay? Then I want him to also enter month of birth and also enter year of birth. I want to ask three things: day of birth, month of birth, and year of birth. So now my question to you is, how will we scan the day of birth? Tell me. Correct. And S1 dot DB dot DD. Okay. S1 dot which floor? DB. And in that DB which floor? Which subpart? DD, right? And then how will we ask him to enter month of birth? How will we scan that? Yes, who will tell me? Let me pick up candidate. Abdullah. How will we scan the month of birth? Perfect. And how will we scan the year of birth? Why? Okay, let's use this. Let's not use this one. Here I have taken 4 Y's, no? So let's stick to 1. And now if I want to scan the percentage, then I want to scan for the percentage also, I tell the user printf please enter percentage. If I tell that, then how will we scan this? Getting it? Yes or no? Understood the concept? So this is called as nested structure. It's called as what? Okay, now I want you all to make a structure. Now I want you all to make a structure car. Which structure I want you all to make? Yes. What is the structure name? Car. So this will be what? Struct, struct car. Okay. In this car, I want you all to make car registration number MH12 blah blah blah. Okay. Have you all seen the RC card of a book of a car? Okay, so I want you all to make a struct RC card. Car registration, right? What is it called? RC means registration. Okay, registration card. What is the structure? So in that registration car RC, you have the car registration number. You also have the car manufacturer. Yes or no? So you also have manufacturer name. Then you also have color, right? And then you also have number of cylinders. How many cc that car is? So you also have color, and then you all yeah. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Let's make it simple. Color. Then you also have cc. Let's say okay. And then you also have engine type. What you have? Details about the engine. Okay, yeah, model everything. Then you have details about the engine. Okay, so let's say if my Honda City is IV Tech. So what it is telling me? Engine type, right? And then how many liter engine? Okay, so how much liter the engine is, and which stage of Bharat that engine is. Bharat stage what? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 5, stage what? Then along with that, I also will have detail about my chassis. So I will have my chassis print also. So, so here you will have your chassis number, and every engine has an engine number also. Do you know that? So let's instead of Bharat stage, no, let's say engine number. Let's take that. Let's take what? Engine number. And then you also have detail about the chassis. Okay, so you have chassis number, and then let's say chassis manufacturer. Okay, I'm just putting this. And last you have the what you have date of manufacture. Okay, you also have last में date of manufacture. So now if I want to make such a structure, okay, this is my date of manufacture. So DD MMYY. Are you getting what I'm trying to say over here? Who's understanding what I'm trying to show over here? DD MMNY. So now how many structures do we have to make inside the car structure? For your easiness, I have color coded them. Okay? So how will we make the structure? Who can help me out? Come on. So I will give you all now 5 minutes and I want you all to prepare the structure faster. First, let me help you prepare the student data structure. So how will we say the student structure? How will we create that? Struct student. What will it have? Integer. Yes, be with me. Roll number and float percentage, right? So this is my S1. Now inside this, I will have one more structure. By what name? Date of birth. And what will that have? Y1. And that structure will also have a private variable, and that will be the name of my structure variable. What will that be? So this part is called as DOB. Okay, so you have to give over here compulsory. So now following this rule, I want you all to prepare the structure for the car. Come on, faster. So I will make class car. In this class car, first is registration number. So let's take that as an integer. Never start a variable with a capital. Strict no. This is strict no. If you want to start like this, do like this. Or better, you do integer roll number. Okay, whatever you feel correct. This also is okay. Your variable name should be self-explanatory. Just by merely looking at the variable, you should be able to conclude what it is storing. So, okay. Next is manufacturer name. So character manufacturer name. Okay, so that should not be more than 20 characters. I have not seen any manufacturer more than 20 characters. Character color should not be more than 10. And then CC 10 cc, 100 cc, 150, 800, and also the integer. Okay, that is called as cubic cylinder. What is CC called as? Okay, then you have one more structure inside. So now let's call it as struct engine. So struct engine. So let's now give struct engine attributes. First is engine type. So that is a character. Engine type. Then you have engine liters. That will be an integer. How many liter engine it is? And then engine number. Engine number is alphanumeric. So let's give it engine number. Let's give it size 20. And then this structure closes inside and we name it as ENG semicolon. Now next structure start is chassis. So how will you make that? This S is not capital. This S is not capital. This is not a class. This is a structure. So next, what do we have? Chassis. And what do the struct chassis have now? Chassis number. That is a character because it has alphanumeric. Okay. So chassis number is alphanumeric. And chassis manufacturer. That also is a character. Let's say 10. And the next, what will we have? Semicolon over here, and I will make a object of it. Okay, let's say this structure variable is with the capital S. I'm making with a small s. Okay, so these two are two different things. If you don't want to confuse yourself, then let's give it only chassis. And then next, what will I make? Structure date of manufacture, date of birth or what? Date of manufacture. Okay, so that will be what? If they are of the same type, you can give the same line also. You can give on the same line also if they are of the same type. Okay, if the character engine type and engine number of the same type, so after comma also you can give. It is up to you how well you have understood the basics. So if these two are of the same type, you can give on the same line also to save the number of lines. Okay, but if you want it to look more readable, then better give this. But even if you give this over here like we do in normal programming, that also is perfectly fine. If I give this over here also is perfectly fine. But let me give it over here. Same for this, same. So but here if I can give on the same line, close it and give it as what? Date of manufacture, right? And I close this and I give C1 as my car 1. Understood? So now if I want to ask the user to accept and display the details of the car, how will we do it? How will we accept and display details of the car? So now I want to accept the details of one car. So first thing first, what should I include over here? Struct car registration number, manufacturer name, color, cubic cylinder, struct engine, struct chassis, struct date of manufacturer. Okay, done. Now I will write void main. So now if I want to accept the details of the car, how will we do that? Now can this car object be accessed by multiple functions? Yes, no, maybe. Or will it be accessed only by main? This car object, it can be accessed across how many functions now? Why multiple functions? Globally. So here then I will call two function directly. Accept car and display car. So try to modularize your program. Okay, now let's write the void accept car function. So what will the accept car function do? Printf accept all the details. Please enter. So if I want to accept the first four attributes, how will I directly take them? So if I say enter the if I ask this, how will you scan them? Who will help me scanning these four attributes? Yes, anyone? Scanf what? First is percentage, percentage, ration number is MH12, all that stuff, right? So that also is a character, yeah. It's a, no, that, okay. Registration number also is MH12AB. So that also will be a character array, correct? So that also will be a character array. So of 15, let's say. No comma over here if you are giving a semicolon. So how will we scan that? Percentage S, percentage S, percentage S, percentage S, and percentage D. And how will we do that? And tell me, object is car1 directly, right? Because they are direct. Car1 dot, no need to give and, right? You have to give and. It is a string. Next, car1 dot, and car1 dot color, and here and, right? Car1 dot cubic cylinder. Making sense? Okay. Now next I want to ask for the engine details. So how will I scan that now? So if I, no need to give a space over here. If you don't give a space over here, it's still fine. Now I want to give accept the engine details. So what are the things I need want in the engine? I want the engine type, engine liter, and engine number. So I will say this. So this is how will you scan this is my question now. Tell me. Now will you engine type is percentage S, liter is percentage D, and percentage S, right? So now tell me, now how will we scan this? This is your structure. So you will say car1 dot engine type. Getting it? Yeah. So car1 dot eng dot engine type. As simple as that. Then next car1 dot eng dot engine liter, right? And so these are, this is an and over here, right? But this is an integer. And third is car1 dot, that is a string, right? All your chassis number, engine number, all are alphanumeric in your RC book. Making sense? Now who will help me to take the chassis detail? Yes. So for chassis, what will we do? Chassis number, and okay, there should be no space over here. Okay, there should be no space in a variable name. Chassis number, chassis manufacturer. Remember that both are character. So I'm just copying that over here and I'm pasting over here. Okay, so I will delete all this. So how will we do this? Both are string, right? So no and the rate car1 dot eng dot eng chas, right? Car1 dot, yeah. So be alert. Be alert. Chas dot chassis number, and car1 dot chassis manufacturer. Is that making sense? And then how will we accept the year, the date of manufacture? So you all can say like this: enter date of manufacture in DD space MM space YY format. What you can say? Which format? DD space MM space format. So they all three are integers. So you will say percentage D, and percentage D. Okay. And then how will we do? Car1 dot DOM dot DD. Okay. And car1, there should be no and over here, right? Car1 dot and this should be and over here, correct? DD MM and YY. Making sense? Yes or no? So this is which function? Except function. Now how will we write the display function now? Okay. Car registration number is percentage S. Yes or no? New line. New line. Then again on a new line. Car manufacturer name is percentage S, right? Are you getting what I'm trying to say, guys? So car manufacturer number is percentage S on a new line. Car manufacturer name is percentage S on a new line. Car color percentage S on a new line. Car CC is percentage D, right? Close the value. And from where will you get the comma what? Comma first value car dot registration number. Second value car1 dot manufacturer name. Third value from here. Fourth value no need to give the and. Is this making sense to you all? Okay, then next new line, correct? So try to format this and then send it to me across someone on the output screen. Okay, meeting is coming to an end. So let's see how much I can do for you all. Then once I finish, I will give you all. For a new line, car engine type is. Then a new line, car engine liter is percentage S over here, right? Percentage E over here, correct? Be a bit alert and slash n car engine number is what? Percentage S, right? And after the comma, take the values. So what are the values? Car engine number, no and car engine number. Making sense? And so on and so forth. Correct? Car chassis number is. percentage S. Look over here and remove the comma slash n. And he joined from online. Umar on the laptop, you would have done parallelly with me. Is percentage S, right? And now car dot chassis number, car dot chassis, and here you could have done car date of manufacture is percentage D, percentage D, percentage D, and comma, comma. Okay, so now let's try to run this. I paste this code over here. Let's try to run this code now. Okay, line number 29. Okay, we have to give the prototype of the methods before the main, right? If you are writing the functions below main, then what do you do? Give the prototype of the functions except car and okay, both are except car. This should have been display car, right? This should have been give the prototypes above main with a semicolon. Okay. Okay, registration number is a string. So MH12 AB1122. Then give the manufacturer name Honda. Then give the color. Then give the cylinder. Okay, 12 cylinders. Now give the engine type. Okay, DT. Okay, DT has a IV tech engine. Then give the engine liter. Okay, let's say 25-liter engine. And then give the engine number. Okay, AAA BBB 111222. Okay, this is a alphanumeric. Then give the chassis number and chassis manufacturer, both are string. Okay, so give what happened again. I have to run. Okay, registration number was MH12 AB1122. Then manufacturer name is Honda. Color is gray. Cylinder is 12 cylinders. Engine type is IV Tech. Engine liter is 12 or 25. And engine number is AABB1122. Chassis number is XXYY1122. And chassis number and chassis manufacturer. Chassis manufacturer also is Honda. And what date it was there? Let's say today we bought it. So 22 space 1 space 2024 accepted, and it is now displaying. Car registration number is this, car name is this, color is gray, CC is 12, engine type is IV Tech, car liter is 25, number is this, chassis is this, blah blah, and date of manufacture is this. Understood, guys?